Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Attorney General. Many Canadians were moved and inspired by the outstanding performance by Gord Downie and the Tragically Hip during their farewell tour this summer. That's right. However, many Hip fans, including many from my own riding of Davenport and really from all across Ontario, could not get tickets to see this iconic Canadian band perform for the last time. In a matter of seconds, shows across the province were sold out, with some tickets later appearing on the secondary market at an inflated price. Mr. Speaker, this is wrong, and this left fans frustrated and disappointed. I also know that this happens with other concerts and sporting events. Fans just can't get tickets, no matter how hard they try. I know that the Attorney General agrees that this is a problem and that our government needs to take action to help fans across Ontario have a fair shake at getting tickets to their favourite events. Can the Attorney General please tell this House about our government's plan?
Thank you. Attorney General.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I want to thank the member from Davenport for asking a very important question. Speaker, too many people across Ontario know what it's like to try to get tickets for their favorite band or sports team, only to find out the tickets have sold out in seconds and are being resold at an inflated price on the secondary market. What happened with Tragically Hip tickets this summer, Speaker, was case in point. It personally really bugged me that fans weren't getting a fair shot at buying those tickets. And I was really inspired, Speaker, by the MPP from Kingston and the Islands, who identified why this is happening. Scalper bots were buying up huge numbers of tickets in seconds with just a few clicks of a mouse. This member, Speaker, had a great idea that we need to ban scalper bots. I would like to thank the member for her hard work, Speaker, on this issue, and for her idea that will help fans across Ontario. I'm pleased to let this House know, Speaker, that building on the work of the member from Kingston and the Islands, I'm committed to taking action as the Attorney General. This spring, I will be introducing legislation that would, if passed, ban scalper bots. Thank you.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the Attorney General for his response, and I'm pleased to hear that our government is committed to taking action on this issue and building on the work started by the outstanding member from Kingston and the Islands. I think that everyone in this House would agree that this member had a great idea, and I would personally like to thank her for all of her great work. So thank you, Sophie. By banning scalper bots, our government is sending a clear message to fans that we believe they deserve a fair shot at buying tickets. I know that people in my riding of Davenport will be very happy with this news, especially when the next big show comes to town. I also know that both the member from Kingston and the Islands and the Attorney General want to increase transparency in the ticket selling industry. While I know this will be a difficult task, can the Attorney General tell us more about our government's plan to ban scalper bots and the work he will be doing over the coming months?
Thank you. Minister.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And again, thanks from the member from Davenport for asking this important question. And Speaker, the member is right that this will be a challenging task. There is no silver bullet to this problem, Speaker, but it's also no excuse for inaction. Over the coming months, I will be seeking input from people all across the industry and from fans with targeted consultations. We need to hear from primary ticket sellers, from artists and venues, from consumer protection group, law enforcement, and most importantly, fans, Speaker. I'll also be working closely with the MPP from Kingston and the Islands and rely on her expertise and the information that she has gathered as she was developing her private member's bill. We know, Speaker, that this problem is not unique to Ontario, so we'll also be looking at other jurisdictions who have taken on this fight. I'll be reaching out to my counterpart in New York State to discuss the findings of his recent investigation into this issue. I'm confident that the legislation we will introduce next spring will transform the ticket selling industry. Thank you.